Hello booktubers, my name is Lauren, you're watching Dreams, Books, Courage, and today I'm doing my BookTube-A-Thon Day 2 update, and I was very happy with how well I did yesterday, and I'm also very happy with how I did today. I actually managed to complete another book, so let's go ahead and start talking about how much I have read so far today. Of course, I once again started out today with my audiobook for about an hour of How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, but I actually started a different book last night, and that book is Never Never Part 1 by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. And this is like a 3-part of these like mini books, and the first 2 are out but the third one has not yet been released. I started this book last night and I read about 50 pages and then I read the rest of it today. So all in all, this was 150 pages and I have completed it, and I'm so happy about that because I did not know how long this was going to take me to read. The font within this book is kind of small, and so I averaged at about 30 pages an hour, which is kind of normal for me. This book was so good, you guys. It's a mystery about this couple and they don't really know what's happening. In the entire book, you really don't know what's happening either. And it's just so thrilling going through it and just trying to figure out the mysteries while the main characters of Silas and Charlie are also trying to figure it out. And I love so many things about this book. It was so good. It was such a great read, especially for a readathon. And I would definitely recommend that you guys pick this one up. I was so worried about reading it because it is my first Colleen Hoover book to start with, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to start with this one, but I went ahead and did it, and I definitely really enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to picking up more things by Colleen Hoover and possibly by Taryn Fisher as well. I don't want to talk too much about this book just because I am going to be doing a wrap-up at the end of BookTube-A-Thon, but yeah, this book was so good, and I gave this one 5 out of 5 stars. So that's basically all that I've read so far today, and that is 150 pages, and combined with the number of pages from yesterday, that gives me a total of 519 pages so far within this readathon. That number is really awesome for me, and so I'm really excited about how well I'm doing throughout this readathon already. The next book that I'm probably going to be picking up sometime tonight is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, and this is for the challenge of picking a book with the author's last name starting with the same first letter as your last name starts with. So my last name is Hawkins, her last name is Han, and I've been meaning to pick up this book for about 3 months. So I'm excited that I finally am. This is the sequel to All the Boys I've Loved Before. This is definitely the biggest book that I've picked up so far throughout this readathon, and so I'm probably going to be spending about 2 days reading this, which is fine. As long as I can finish this book within 2 days, I'm completely cool with that. But I love Jenny Han's writing style, and I'm really looking forward to picking up this one tonight. And whenever I reach the halfway point of this book, then I'm going to be taking a break from it and reading a graphic novel, which is In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jen Wang. I'm so excited for this as well because it will be my first graphic novel ever, and hopefully with this book I will be able to complete the challenge of finishing a book without letting go of it. This book isn't that thick in the first place, plus it is a graphic novel, so I'm really looking forward to that. This is about a girl with her life online and offline, and so I'm just really looking forward to it. And I'm glad that I'm going to be picking up this book in the middle of P.S. I Still Love You, just so then it kind of breaks up that book more. So those are my plans for tonight and tomorrow. Now let's go ahead and start talking about the challenge of the day, which is to reenact a scene from a book. It doesn't really matter what book. So the scene I'm going to be reenacting is actually from The Air by Curious, and I found this to be such a funny scene. Don't worry, the scene isn't spoilery or anything, but I found it to be super funny, so I'm really looking forward to doing it. And I really hope you guys enjoy it, so here it is. I'm playing the part of Princess Evelyn. I'm playing the role of the various dismissed selection guys. You can go. Go? Yes, go, as in thank you for your participation, but your presence at the palace is no longer required. The longer you stay, the more embarrassing it becomes. You should leave. Blakely, isn't it? Yes, Your Highness. When you met, you couldn't stop staring at my breasts. Make sure you get an equally satisfactory look at my backside as you leave. You can leave, and you can join him. Yes, sir. No, thank you. If you're still here, that means you've done something between our first meeting and now to impress me. Or at least have had the common sense not to offend me. I want to encourage you all to be deliberate because I take this very seriously. This is not a game, gentlemen. This is my life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would love to know how you're doing on BookTube-A-Thon down below. And now I'm gonna go get back to reading.